just from your press kit, you also got to play in one of the most popular events, like worldwide. Worldwide. Tomorrowland.
Yes.
Tomorrowland. When was this?
Yeah, I played there already a few times.
Yeah.
It's always in summer, so
Oh,
and
it's-
I'm gonna
wait-
play there
wait,
this
is
summer
it-
as well.
It's always in Belgium.
Yes, it's always in Belgium.
You're also playing this.
Yeah, I'm gonna play there this year as well.
Jeez.
So,
Okay, hey,
it's
hey,
gonna
listen,
be
man.
the third year that I might have in Tomorrowland. So.
Oh, you're the first DJ I'm talking to who's playing for Tomorrowland. So guys, hey, it's a first year exclusive. How's that experience though? How is it like just playing? Because that crowd is insane. I just see it on YouTube.
But what you see on YouTube is the main stage, though, no?
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah.
Yeah. So then.
But still, it's Tomorrowland.
Yeah,
Come on,
but Tomorrowland has 17 stages.
17.
Yeah, it's huge. It's a really big festival.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I didn't play at the main stage
Mhm.
because main stage is EDM. That's EDM
Yeah.
music.
Mhm. Okay, wait. It's EDM. You said what's the category name of what you play?
Melodic techno.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So, but they have all electronic music genres in the different stages.
In the different
Yeah.
17 stages.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes. So.
No, how's the
I don't-
experience? Yeah,
It's
that's what-
amazing, of
Mhm.
course. I mean, it's very impressive. The main stage, you have seen the images, right? It's like an artwork. It's
Yes.
kind of a Walt Disney for electronic music or something like that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's very, very well organized. It's very impressive how well organized it is. They have so many people, so many artists. I think that, no, I'm not sure, but I think it was that 600 artists over one weekend that they have.
600.
And then 120,000 people. So and-
organizing
and-
that's crazy.
it's organizing this, and like there are no incidents. Everything goes smoothly. It's insane how well organized it is. I think it's the best organized event in the world. I guess that's
It
why
is.
they became so
It
popular.
is,
And
it
then
is.
their marketing is really good also.
Yeah.
Like if you're talking about social media content, it's also
People
always-
travel. I know people travel from Kenya to go to Tomorrowland.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
so many people. When I travel and I tell people I'm from Belgium, first thing they say is like, "Oh, Tomorrowland."
Tomorrowland. Yeah.
So it's super famous all over
Yeah.
the world. Like I didn't even realize this.
Oh man, Tomorrowland is just like everybody's dream, man.
Yeah,
I
it's so
would.
funny,
I want
actually.
to. I want to. Like even somebody suggested it. Like we should go. We should plan for the next one. But I was like, you know what? It just depends, man. Because I have to take like 2-3 weeks off in what I'm doing to plan the trip, so that after the event, you can also like just do
Of
a little
course,
tour.
do-
You can-
You cannot for just 3 days.
Yeah, and just enjoy like the place, environment, and people. So I mean, that's in the works as well. But it's very, very popular. That's the one event when it comes to just electronic music, everybody worldwide knows, thanks
Yeah.
to social media. Yeah,
I guess.
Yeah.
So, but on the other hand, they were already there before social media.
yeah, true.
So I went to the first Tomorrowland edition in 2005. So but in 2005 there was no Facebook yet. So
Yeah.
I had it. No, I think it's since 2010.
Oh, it was just starting off, maybe.
Not even. I think
Hmm.
Facebook started 2007, but it was like only widespread in 2009 maybe, and then I had my first Facebook account in 2012 only. So I was never too much attracted to the social media thing. So
Okay, Tomorrowland. Did you ever? Because this person is one of the like most iconic people in electronic industry. Did you ever perhaps like get a chance to meet or just be next to Avicii
oh no,
by any chance? No?
no. But then that
Not
is
even in
also
all,
really
like,
not
but-
the music I listen to.
Oh, okay. Is he
That's
influential in
EDM.
any way to
No.
you? No?
No,
Oh no. But like in Kenya, we love his music.
but
Like even worldwide, I'm just saying,
Yeah,
like he's
of
very
course.
influential in.
There are, he made a few really nice productions,
Yeah.
but that's really not. I don't follow that music
Mm,
at all now, and it didn't. No, I never went to a show of him. It's just I don't just that's just not my
That's
style.
not. Oh, that's
Yeah.
not your style.
No.
When it comes to just the kind of music that you do, have you thought of? Because when it comes to just electronic music and DJ, what I've noticed in Europe, it's very popular. Is a lot of the DJs kind of like turn into producers as well.
Yeah.
Have you thought of like venturing into like that kind of like?
Yeah, that's the reason why that's the reason why I decided to take a break, because I needed more time. Yeah.
To actually pursue and
Oh yeah, because yeah, it's kind of a must.
a must.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to get a bit further with teaching and really want to earn your living with it,
Yeah.
you also have to.
Because now that's where you introduce
There-
like royalties and
And there is a lot of. No, it's not. It's not even
It's not
about
that?
royalties. No, not at all, because there's actually no money in that. But
Mm-hmm.
it's more about that you will get more gigs if you produce.
your own music.
Yeah, and the pressure is quite high. Like you have to also be a producer, almost as a DJ. So that's kind of fucked up in the industry, because, in a way, producing music and DJing are two completely different things. You know, one is a very extrovert thing in front of an audience. The other one is like you and your computer
Indoors
in a
and
studio, and
Structuring.
yeah, it's almost two different personalities, right?
True.
But the pressure is high. You have to be a producer, and this is also why nowadays so many DJs actually have ghost producers, because it's so important
Yeah,
to
yeah,
have
yeah.
productions.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah,
True.
the pressure is quite high in that regard.
Eh.
That's why I decided to stop, because it was just too difficult for me to combine teaching, DJing in the weekend, and then also make enough time to like produce.
Produce music.
So that's why I decided to take a break from teaching, to be able to have like during the week I can be in the studio and work on productions, and then in the weekend I have the gigs. Yeah.
Because from what I've seen, and this is just like from my perception, I'm not just saying this in any kind of way. I'm just, this is what I've noticed, and I don't know if you've noticed the same. Like a lot of the mainstream electronic music producers are men.
Yes, absolutely.
A lot of the mainstream, think of David Guetta, Skrillex, Calvin Harris, Tiesto.
All of them, yeah.
All the
yeah.
mainstream.
I guess it's like about 80% male in
Yeah.
the music industry in general.
Marshmello. Yeah, like why do you think like a lot of women are not leaning towards that, even though it's like something I think they would easily do? I mean,
Yeah, it is. Well, the music industry has been a very male-dominated industry since always, especially like producers, promoters, managers, label owners, are all men. If there is a woman, usually it's a singer, but it is changing. I
Yeah.
think the last years there are more and more women who also make it in the electronic music scene. But why is this? I mean, there are many industries that are male dominated, and we don't really know why that is. But
for electronic music, like that's something that I've noticed.
Yeah.
Like I don't
It's
I don't know any, like personally, I don't know any female producers like who are mainstream like producing that kind of music. So even like you mentioning the interest, that's why like I just want to know like where your headspace is at that.
Yeah, no, so I never had a very strong gender identity in that way, that I never thought that there are certain things I cannot do because I am a woman, or I should not do because I am a woman. I guess I can thank my parents for that, because they gave me a very gender neutral education. They never, treated the daughters different from the sons, and I guess I could even say my dad is kind of a feminist, because he wanted me to go in science and to do mathematics and to just
to
be
do
a strong
everything,
and
yeah.
independent woman. So he never tried to keep me in that very female role. So I'm lucky that I was raised in such a family, I guess. And then it's also in my personality that I like to be independent, and just do whatever. So, but nevertheless, it is the nightlife is just a space that is considered not that safe, especially for women. So maybe it is just because of the very nature of the nightlife that, you know,
Yeah.
like a lot of girls are not allowed to go out at night alone by themselves in many countries.
Not
Or
allowed.
not allowed to go out alone. Like their
Where?
parents request
Oh yeah.
that they
Oh
are
yeah. Like
accompanied
from
with
your house, like yeah.
yeah. Or like just being out at night for a woman is in many countries you don't go out at night alone. Like you have to be accompanied
Company, either
by either
friends.
or a brother or so. And then the nightlife and like club scenes, and there's often kind of a dodgy side at it also in
Yeah.
many countries. So yeah, maybe that's why women are kind of kept away from it, because it's not always considered as safe, or it's
Just too much.
it's considered as a place where sometimes bad things happen. I don't say that this is the case, but this is how people perceive it.
Yeah.
Especially people who are not in that industry, who
Yeah.
don't really know it, who think that people just go out to like get drunk and get wasted and hit on girls, and you know,
Which
instead of-
is part of like electronic music. I mean, it's
I guess
kind-
for some people this is true, but
yeah.
I feel that the events that I attend and the clubs where I go, the focus is really on the music, and it's not about showing off or
Yeah, that's
you know?
true. That's
So-
the best part of the kind of music you play.
And that's also, I guess, why I am more attracted to the underground electronic music scene, and why I don't like that much the
Mainstream.
EDM, the more mainstream scene, or even in the hip hop scene. I find that it's sometimes more about flirting and
Yeah.
kind of showing off. Even if you listen to the lyrics of the music, it's often about money, about girls,
Money,
about,
drugs. Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So I guess that's why I am more attracted to the underground electronic music scene.
Because it's more.
It's about the music.
Yeah.
It's not about hitting on girls or, you know, showing off with clothes and with,
Yeah.
I don't know,
No, it's true. But
expensive cars or.
yeah, it's all about money, power, and women. Like if it, that's what's pushed like on mainstream. Even if you
Yeah.
turn on like your TV, that's what's pushed on.
And I guess that's why I'm not that much attracted to that kind of.
What's the culture like in
It's
Belgium?
about the subculture that's because I do acknowledge that there is some really good hip hop music out there.
Yeah.
If you listen to the melodies, and it's like, wow, this is really, and even in EDM there are some really nice compositions that I do acknowledge, like that's good music. But it's more about this whole culture around it, and I just feel like the techno, like it's just more. There's more soul in it, I guess.
Yeah,
And
true.
especially the melodic techno, for me at least. But that's obviously also, it's just a question of taste, right? And
True.
it's a very personal and subjective